What do I have on these at the moment? Explosion damage. Well, I mean, doing it multiple times, I consider that extra
What are you standing there for?
damage.
Keep moving. Day off.
Assign quest completed. Assign new quest. Oh, Reunion's all I got, so Reunion it has to be. So I don't even know how to get to him. Speak with Jakob to leave the first city. I've never been down this. Okay, there's a reason why I haven't been down that staircase before. Because it doesn't exist. Worse than Barker. Barker's dead, guys. Isn't he? Yeah, I killed him. I'm pretty sure I killed him. Sorry, it occurred to me to just check if there's any more journal entries beneath me, but there are not. Should I sell my stuff, or should I just... Nah, let's just dismantle it. You get scraps anyway. But I also get leather, which I don't get from selling, so there's that. Hi. Madame Bouvard.
My museum's free for looking, long as you don't break anything. Whoa. No touching.
Beastie Boys on vinyl. Even on Earth, these were hard to come by.
How you know about that?
Long story. You a collector?
Someone gotta be. Everyone else is all too ready to forget.
How did, all this get here?
Well, when we left Earth, all we all got was one box of our things.
How big was the box?
Now people got no interest all the junk we brought. But not me. This is our history. What we was, what we lost. My little museum of Earth. Always looking for donations.
Got a lot of bottles. Is that a Sharpie?
Oh my.
Oh, that we wrote the thingy on her hand with. Yep.
It still has ink?
Well, yeah.
How?
Like I
Cryo?
said, long story.
Thank you.
We might need it. It's going to prove useful as it is. You should have kept it. What is that? Drugs on the
Memories
counter?
of the past.
Shelf
Future
behind her?
means so little.
Medicine. Drugs.
If you come across anything else from old Earth, there's a home for it here.
Are you going to give me something in return
Keep
for
an
it?
eye out.
I don't do shit for free, Madame
Remember
Beauvoir.
to keep your eyes open for beautiful
I did do
things
that for
in
free.
my shelves.
No
Someone
way.
needs to rescue these artifacts
Look for
before
special
they're lost
indicators to
forever.
locate collectible quest objectives. I don't really look at my map that frequently, I'm not gonna lie.
Ain't found nothing for me today? Without memories of the past, the future means so little. If you come across
Okay.
anything else,
Leave. I didn't know she had any extra dialogue options, but she doesn't.
don't stop looking for those artifacts for me.
Historian, without memory of
I'm
the
too
past, the
old
future
to go
means so little.
traipsing all over creation for this stuff anymore.
A slightly haunted, questionably level-handed collector of old Earth artifacts. She laments the regression of civilization and tries to reclaim evidence of humanity's past glories. Madame Beauvoir has collected enough recovered artifacts to allow her to build her own little museum in Rifttown. It looks like a shacky shop. I wouldn't really call it a museum. Education in the ECA territories is typically limited to teachings on the ways of trench warfare, survival in harsh conditions, the maintenance of weapons and gear, marksmanship, tactics and strategy. Literacy levels for those born on Enoch are low, with those formerly educated on Earth being among the few who can read and write. Wait, they don't even teach you how to read and write? What do the kids spend their time on? Madame Beauvoir has done her best to amend this by inviting children to her classrooms, teaching them basic literacy and mathematical skills, and instructing them on the history of their ancestors. Okay, she's a bit kooky, but it sounds like she's got a bit of value. Okay, Jakob, let me just figure out how to get to you. Am I just going... No? Am I going through here? Is this Jakob's? Oh, this is Jakob's place. I just assumed it was mine. Oh, I missed a journal over here. What's this one on? The Landing. A History of Madness by R.T. Eliot. The official archive, January 2159. After 83... with an N. Oh, my apologies. After an 83-year-long journey, the Flores finally reached Enoch's orbit. The trip wasn't without its trials, as cosmic radiation, solar flares, and other deep space hazards had caused many system failures. Ooh, that's dangerous. The ECA feared these cracks could grow worse the longer they delayed, waiting for the optimal window in which to proceed with the landing. Adding to the uncertainty, the probes that were sent to the planet's surface failed to return the necessary data to greenlight the landing. The majority of probes encountered high ionization of the atmosphere and persistent static, which led to the loss of signal, something that worried many. If the first colony on Enoch was to succeed, time was of the essence. The ECA made the decision to send the Outriders. On January 2159, Earth time, the Outriders first touched ground on Enoch. This didn't mean winter on this particular part of Enoch, as the weather was spring-like. While Enoch's days and seasons are very similar to Earth's, a new calendar will likely be required. Yeah, especially if it's January and it's spring. That's unusual. Until then, I'm sticking with the calendar I know. Fair call. The Outriders were instructed to recover the missing probes and verify the data collected. Following this, they would oversee the first modules and pods to be brought down to the surface. While details remain hazy on what exactly happened to the Outriders that day, the ECA successfully completed these first stages of the colonization. Among the first modules to be brought down was a nuclear-powered engine that propelled the Flores. One of the engines was designated for landing on the surface of Enoch to serve as a temporary power supply for the colony. Due to the engine's prodigious size, the task of bringing it down caused anxiety to many. The consequences of any accident that might occur during its descent would mean not only a limited supply of energy, but also a potential meltdown of the core. For this reason, the engine was the first module to be brought down before all the drop pods. The SM Flores was, beyond doubt, a miracle of modern engineering, especially considering the chaotic end days it rose out of. So many details had been considered, knowing there would be no resupply drops. Everything that would be needed from launch to landing to colonization would have to be built into the ship's structure. The core design principle was modularity. Each component could be individually attached or detached from the main ship without compromising the integrity of the whole. Any malfunction or damage could be easily isolated and upgrades could be made without disruption. The Flores was host to dozens of drop pods, autonomous vessels that carried cryopods containing the colonists, as well as essential resources and equipment. These drop pods would automatically navigate to the coordinates they were assigned, while coordinating with each other to avoid collisions. I was actually thinking about that. I was reading. It was like, they auto-drop. Oof, what about collision course? But I guess they have a bit more AI or intelligence programmed into them. Alrighty. Is there anything else I missed? I don't think there was. Let's go see Jakob. Hey, Jakob. It does make sense that this is your garage. Just stop checking. You never know. No, okay.
Damn, it's hot in this shit.
What happened to everyone else? None of the other Outriders survived?
Well, you had front row seats for the shit show that started it all.
Yeah.
You know, most of us were dead that first day. The few dozen that were left, they did what we came here to do. They fucking explored. Wait. Who do you think died trying to figure out we couldn't leave this fucking valley?
So what stops you from leaving the valley, actually, out of curiosity? Are there anomaly storms just preventing you from leaving?
Why are you the only Outrider alive?
Do you think I was gonna explore this damn planet after what we saw? Fuck them. Let them have my badge. I didn't need to be an Outrider that bad anyway.
Let's head out. Though I still haven't found the fourth side quest. Well, that was a really dramatic trailer that I can't show because I'm fairly certain I heard that it contained copyright music, so I'm not including that in my video. But if you want to watch it, I'm sure it's on YouTube somewhere. It was a very good trailer. It looks fantastic. Why is the music suddenly obnoxiously loud? Pre-order to receive the Hell's Rangers. Yeah, I'll get that because I've already pre-ordered. Thank you for playing Outriders. You've only just scratched the surface. Yeah, no kidding. There is so much in that trailer that we haven't even begun to explore, so it's going to be very interesting. Oh my god, I've got to take my earbuds out. I cannot hear myself talk with this volume. The full Outriders experience will feature 1 to 3 player drop-in, drop-out co-op with crossplay support. We already knew that. Over 35 hours of aggressive combat and rich story, 3 4 classes. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Just this music is killing me. And 4 unique playstyles to master, extensive skill trees, crafting, and gear modding. Well, I don't need to pre-order because I've already pre-ordered, including a customized Outrider. We didn't find that last side quest. Is it safe to put my earbuds back in? Yes, it is. I swear we only did 3 side quests. There was Payback. There was Terra Whatsamacaldy. A Bad Day. What was the 4th? Apparently, it's a side quest for Madame Beauvoir. Not that I have it in my log, but you can get it from where we met Audrey Storm, was that her name? Audrey Storm? The injured lady who wanted revenge on Raina. Apparently when you go left to get the door there, if you go right instead, there's another door that does this quest, although I don't have a quest. So I guess it just starts it? I don't know. She was at Bunker Hill, wasn't she? I don't know. Let's just go to the fast travel point and have a look. But the thing is that her book is still yellow. Yellow means it's something I have to do, but I couldn't do anything else with her. Oh well, let's just travel to here. To the crossroads. Wait, was it the crossroads or was it the one to the right? Oh, now I'm doubting. Oh, here she is. Just up here. Ah, there it is. See, I wouldn't have found that. Not in a million years would I have found that. I wouldn't have come back here. Anti-historian everlasting area. Yeah, I wouldn't have come here. Good to know. Let's see if we can work better with cover this time around. Good start. We're going to the trenches. Search for items Madame Beauvoir will be interested in. Alright. Well, I don't think she's going to be interested in this, but I'm taking it for myself. Yoink. 73 iron. Gosh, it's getting more and more generous the more I collect. Are these items going to be obvious, or am I going to have to, like, actually search for them? Ew. And your friend back there can go die too. Boom. I hear you. You're too far away. I don't want to approach. Can you please come closer? No? Okay, well, I guess I'll come closer then. Ooh, is there going to be someone behind me if I get this close? Yeah, it's gonna hurt. I'm not getting out of that. Suckers. Excuse you. Creature. Ah, fuck me. No, I was hoping I'd go there without getting on fire. Apparently not. I'm gonna get out in time. Still not dead. Oh, he's too far away. I can't get him. I got him instead. Get him twice. Where even are you, sir? I can't even see you. Is there any loot back there? I don't think so. No, still can't see him. No, still can't see him. Oh my gosh. He's behind the damn wall. Is there anything for me to loot? He's actually moving? Is he? Or is that just me moving? Get out of here. You think you can just camp? I don't think so, sir. This is a camp-free zone. Ooh. Oh. Is that better? No, that was worse. Worse range. Nope. These boots were made for walking. Well, apparently not. Yeah, if they were made for walking, if they've got no armor. They certainly weren't built for fighting. Just grab his ammo here. And here. And here. All the ammo. Right. Sucks that you get shot before you can even get to cover. Oh my god. I'm gonna die. I'm definitely gonna go down here. Go, go, go. Oh shit. Well, that sucked. That sucked quite a bit. Alright. Who's closing in? Yoink. Oh, he blew up his own reinforcements. That was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah. This side's up. I think I can get you all. Yeah. That should kill all of you. Boom. There's a dude back there. Oh, there's reinforcements. Should be right. It's fine. Let's get closer. I hope that you go into my range. Thank you. And this is the dude up top. Lovely. Hey, level 7. We're at max level. We can do class points and stuff. Okay, well we should probably do that before we continue on. Because we might get something interesting. Alrighty, so what were we becoming? I don't even remember what we were doing. Oh, we didn't know. When did we unlock this? Oh my gosh, overheat. Deal 9 damage to all enemies within a large radius and interrupt their skills. Enemies... Let's full stop there. Enemies inflicted by burn. Oh my god, I can't read. Enemies inflicted with burn receive 116 damage. Instead, the burn will be consumed. So hold on, let me just... So that one dude's got burn. It interrupts the other 3 and kills the other dude. Okay. Alright. I've already got the thermal bomb as an interrupt and I can use it 3 times. I don't know that I really want to do that. And it doesn't sound like it has the most radius in the world. Does it say a large radius though? I'm more inclined to keep my skills. I like the more single target, that's sort of AoE. Because I just don't think it does enough single AoE to warrant it. We were going towards Tempest, weren't we? So marks come... Accumulation. Increase your skill damage by 10% against marked enemies. Again, I was just marking them by using my abilities, right? There wasn't another way I'm supposed to be marking. Reduce the cooldown of your explosive skills. Am I supposed to recognize pictures Because I don't have any explosive. Oh, I've got thermal bombs explosive. And overheat is explosive. So it's a picture of a dude getting exploded. That one there. Okay, so that would be improved as well. Cooldown on the thermal bomb would be phenomenal, actually. I would not say no to that at all. Especially since I can use it twice. Yeah, please. I'll take that. Oh, goody. What does that actually bring the cooldown time down to 12 seconds? Yes! I like it. Okay, we're gonna have to see if we can get up top. Because quite a few men died up there, so hopefully there's like ammo or something up there. Because I'm 10 of 190. Oh, that was my health. I'm an idiot. I was looking at my health. I don't remember what I was thinking. I wasn't. It's probably the answer to that. I'll have to go upstairs anyway for the quest. Yeah, see, the iron, it increases every single time. It's like it's cumulative. Which is weird because it's not supposed to work that way. But, you know, it does. Okay, we've zoomed in kind of weirdly. Oh, I forgot to use my sniper rifle. Oh, wow. Is that really its range? It's kind of lame. What did we pick up, though? We picked up an automatic sniper rifle. Ugh. Worse range? No, thank you. The whole point of it is a sniper rifle. To use it for its range. Hold that to pick up the holographic disc. What holographic disc? What holographic? I can't, am I just blind? Is it that thing there? What am I picking up? It is that, okay. Alright, and we can just fast travel out. Yay! Back to Madame Beauvoir. And that will be the 4th side quest complete. Yeah, there's no way I would have ever done that unless another quest took me to that very spot and I saw the exclamation point on the map. There is no way I would have done that. What is the star over here? Oh, that's just his quest again. But I wouldn't have... no, I wouldn't have seen it. I would have had to have spoken to her before I went there in the first place. Which I should have done. I didn't really explore this place like I should have. I kind of just did my thing.
Remember to keep your eyes.
Cool.
Someone needs to rescue
Got
these
some empty
artifacts
vending machines. Useful.
lost forever.
Hi! I've got some
Without
thing.
memories of the past.
Yeah. Here's the holographic disc.
I remember these. Used to be we thought we was keeping these for generations to come could look at one of these, see our movies, our stories, how we lived and loved. Now, it all may as well never have existed.
Okay. Compare primary. There you go. It's more like it. Terrestrial trousers. The skill inflicts burn on every enemy damaged by the explosion. I mean, if it doesn't kill them outright, yeah, that'd be nice. Making thermal bomb my big go-to certainly is working for me because it's got the most range. Plus, it does the AOE if it's next to somebody. An additional anomaly power per status consumed by the skill for 8 seconds. I don't use overheat, so, you know. Stack up to 10 times. Oh my. That is quite useful. Increases explosion radius by 20%. Ooh, it's also nice, but no. I'm gonna go with this. Thanks. So she's always going to be yellow then. So I just ignore that. I guess. I don't think she has anything extra to add.
Without memories of the...
Yeah. Okay. No. So she's always going to be that colour. So I just gotta ignore that.
Everything I had left.
What about your daughter?
Like
Can she help you?
that.
They took her too.
Get that. So we are ending on firepower 166, anomaly power 256, health 221, and armor 639. I mean, there might have some goods I can buy to upgrade. Let's start with Eva, because Eva's cool.
Good to see you again.
And then we'll start
You'll
the
be
game
pleased
with
to
some
know
cool
that
stuff. What have you got? Okay. Assault rifle standard version, level 8. I've got a level... yeah, but again, I've got the shield. The shield's really useful. That's always doing more damage. Doing more damage by like a lot. Oof. Can I not just, like, improve what I have? Oh, I hate the crafting isn't a thing yet. I want to be able to improve my weapon since it's got the shield on it. That's what I want to do.
Thanks again for getting the guy who killed Holmes.
You're welcome. But crafting isn't a thing as of yet, so I can't do anything with it. Because otherwise I'd take that to the end if nothing else is going to give me a power.
How the hell does the ECA expect traders to make do without government subsidies?
So that's better. So much can... yeah. 686, what I'm on? 2126, okay. Ew. It's kind of ugly. That's nicer. Plus the anomaly power bonus. Yeah, let's grab that for sure. And then I think I will grab these boots as well. The extra armor. And that'll be it from you, I believe.
Ain't nothing free.
Yeah, whatever.
Altered or not.
It kind of doesn't look cool. But, you know, it is better for me, so. We'll take. Yep. Alrighty. So, scratch that. Firepower 194, anomaly power 305, health 192, and armor 726.
Other vendors are complaining I'm undercutting them.
Should I be... I've never used a revolver though, but should I just get something to improve it anyway? It doesn't have any abilities, does it?
Again for getting the guy
No.
who killed poor
Just
Mr.
got armor piercing. Why would you even go to a sidearm? I've never understood why you would even use a sidearm when you can just use your main. But in any case, compared to primary, secondary... how do I compare to my... There you go. Okay, so that seems like the better option all around. Yep. I'll grab that. Oof. We've only got 724 scraps left. Oh well.
Good to see you again. You'll be pleased to know
Oh,
the
there's
hounds
the
are still
firepower
scared
of
shitless
that.
to come around here.
Okay, that all stays the same, but this changes depending on what's currently equipped, which is kind of weird. But whatever. I guess you do you. I don't know where I picked up the titanium. Alrighty, and there we go. So I guess... Oh, this is like my OG outfit. Is this jacket? Or close to in any case. Close to. So whenever we get into the game, when the main game comes out on the 1st of April, or the 2nd of April, whenever I play, we'll be able to go straight to Jakob and get the actual next quest done. It's gonna be great, guys. I can't wait. Even though I'm suffering this frustration with the cover and her staying in it and getting into it and being able to be shot while I'm behind cover and not shooting is very frustrating, especially during that captain fight. I'm not gonna lie, I got very frustrated, and I hope that the main game doesn't have that kind of issue. I mean, last few battles I just did were fine. I don't feel like I needed to drop the world tier difficulty because they were fine. It was just that particular moment she was not grabbing cover. She was getting shot behind cover. And then there was just nowhere to go once the captain got that close to me. So other than that, I think the world tier is fine for now. But I guess I will continue to monitor it into the main game.